that's a tremendous looking trophy.
Hello, welcome to Platinum Explosion, number one PlayStation podcast in the Oceanias. My name is Dylan Blunt. Joining me, as always, Ashley Hobley.
Hey, Dylan, excited and primed to be here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Amazon Prime, right. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I was like, Optimus Prime? I was like, did they announce it? I was trying to, like, for a split second. No, well, for a split second, my brain was like, they announced a Transformers game I missed or something? Like,
a while ago.
Yeah, that's why I was, but not, yeah, Prime deals. Hey, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you buy anything?
Money.
You know what I brought?
What?
I brought a thing. I brought 2 massive packets of Pringles.
How massive?
I think they were boxes, so it's like 2 12-packs.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like a single large
No, I think
container.
it was like just a full fucking...
But like an actual container you can put your hand in.
Yeah, like normal size containers, but like a
12 of them. Yeah.
But 12, you know, like a
carton.
A carton, that's the word, yeah. A carton. 2 cartons of Pringles I brought. They're $20 each.
What flavor?
Normal. They were on sale for $20 each, Ash. I'm fucking stocked.
Okay.
I'm fucking cupboards are full, you know.
I know. It's like 20 days worth of Pringles.
True. What else did I get? I got some Red Bull no sugar.
Just stocking up on all the gamer stuff.
And trying to think, I brought 2 jars of a spread. What the fuck's it called?
Vegemite.
No, not Vegemite. Fuck, why you make me? I'm going. Hold on, let's check the old app. But yes, to answer the question of what I brought, nothing but
edibles.
Edibles or drinkables, yeah. Well, you know, I was looking for all of these just seem like the best use of my money. You know, like these are things I buy.
This is how you know you're getting older.
It's true. Like I'm like, man, these are good deals.
You know, when you're younger, you're like, look at all the cool technology and games and toys and shit you can get in Prime Day. Get old. Fucking food.
I nearly brought a thing of moisturizer too. So I mean,
I'll buy a bunch of accounting books. That's why.
What the fuck? Why won't this just tell me? Anyway, it was a thing. The emails don't tell you. They're just like, yeah, thanks for your order. Oh, maybe the app, hey.
Maybe.
I should have tried that first. Did you even have a look or no?
No, I've been at work all day, so I have not had a chance to look.
You could get some good edibles. And I don't mean drugs, I just mean like...
But also, no.
Yeah, but
not
also,
here in Australia.
No, I can't remember what it's called. Anyway, they make them in biscuits and they make them in spreads. Biscoff. There we go. That's you know Biscoff?
Like the biscuit. Biscoff, yeah.
Yeah. So I brought 2 jars of that. And that should that's no, I brought a water bottle too.
Whoa. What type of water bottle?
Like one of those ones that, you know, like it says on the side, you know, 8 a.m. Keep going.
You better fucking drink this.
Drink your fucking water, mate. Like one of those ones.
Piece of shit.
Piece of shit. See if that helps me. I guarantee if someone made the one that was like, you dumb cunt, drink your water, like that's more likely to get me hydrated. I'm like, all right. These ones that are like super motivational, like you can do it. I'm like, fuck you. Like that's it.
You don't know me.
You don't know me. So anyway, yeah, that's yeah. I think that is my whole Prime Day purchases. I looked for all the exciting things and I went, nah, Pringles and water bottles. I'm in. All right, let's talk about video games. It's hard to say. I finished Final Fantasy. I wasn't going to talk about an arcade couch, so I could just talk about it here. But then got brought up an arcade couch, so you can go listen to Kieran give me shit about hating
Dylan, if there was one word to describe Final Fantasy 16, what would it be?
Mid. Cause like a kerfuffle with my takes on this game, I swear.
Have you had any backlash yet? Have you heard any, you know?
No, because everyone knows I'm right.
Definitely not because they didn't listen, you know. It's because they know they're right.
Yeah. I think it's because they know I'm right. They don't want to pick a fight with me, you know. But anyway, yeah, I finished Final Fantasy. I smashed through it. I definitely was on the side of if I don't smash through that game, I was never going to finish it. So I've done that. I did have a lot longer than I thought last week when I was talking about it, where I was like, oh, man, I've only got a couple hours. Nah, fucking 16 endings later, that sort of thing.
Oh, so it's a Square Enix game?
Yes, it's Square Enix, yeah. So. At the same time, if I hate my life and I want to do something funny down like for a funny stream down the line, I could try and get the platinum and stream it, just to hear me complain about it at the same time as playing through it. Because like it's not that hard with platinum. Like I'd have to just run through. You got to run through the game again. But like if I streamed playing through the game again, I would skip every cutscene, and I reckon I could finish the game in one sitting probably. Just skip all the cutscenes, play with all the like accessibility rings on, also like make it as easy as possible. Who gives a fuck? I don't know how that's fun, but that's what it takes to get trophies sometimes. So anyway, yeah, I don't really have anything else to say about the game. I'm sort of sick of talking about it, but yeah, I think it's mid. I'm playing up how much I dislike it a little bit, but also, yeah, I definitely feel like it's just highly overrated. And was a disappointment for me personally. Very, very good cinematic boss fights that aren't that fun to play is what I've decided as well. I've come from going, the boss fights in this game are good to, no, the boss fights aren't good. They're just cinematically interesting and very like spectacle. But, there's not a boss fight in this game as interesting as any from Bloodborne. There you go. So that's a good take. Another game I started playing though. I started playing a VR game finally.
When was the last time you played VR?
Today.
Before today?
4 weeks ago. Whenever Beat Saber. When was that? Probably
a while ago. Yeah.
While ago. I mean, that's fine. I don't think that's bad. In what world am I whipping this thing out weekly? Especially in a world where sometimes I play a video game for like an hour a week. On the bad weeks where I just don't have time. Like, oh yeah, I played 2 hours of video games this week. In what world am I whipping out fucking VR that consistently? Anyway, I played C Smash VRS. It's pretty good. It's pretty fun. It's basically what was it, Pong? Is that what you call it? You smash. No, what's the game that
the brick one?
Yeah, but what's that game that people play in real life? The fuckhead. You always see like the rich. Remember that movie you went and watched the other day that I've also seen? That
Jet skiing.
No, Joyride. That she's versing that fuckhead boss of hers where they're like smashing against the wall. What's that called?
Oh, Racquetball.
Racquetball. So it's like Racquetball combined with whatever I said before that. Pong. Yeah, because like racquetball, squash, that sort of thing. Yeah. So you're hitting a ball against a wall, but then you're like, as the levels progress, you've got you got to hit certain blocks that are up there, right? And there's a wall behind it. So if you get good hits, it like sort of bounce. You can get it to bounce under, and then you can hit it like it bounces back, hits one of the things, bounces back, hits the wall, bounce. Like you knock out a few targets in a row, and then you get further into the game, and then you got like moving targets and shit like that. Really, it's very simple, but of course, once you're in there playing it, because the racket, I guess the ball physics and the racket and all this sort of shit handles really well. You go for the high scores. You can verse off with people online. I think I haven't actually tried that, but soundtrack's really cool. It's got like sort of the music from I can't remember the person's name, but the person who does like music for Res Infinite and shit like that does music in this is really cool. I was playing it sitting down. I've decided when I go to play it, I'm just going to commit to standing up, because sitting down it doesn't like, it works to a degree, but it is very much like, I think obviously a game that's going to work a lot better standing up. I just could not be fucked today. I was like, don't make me stand up. Why do I play video games sitting down sort of thing? But so I'll play that. I'll get a little bit more in, and I should have a review up for that when I've played a bit more. But so far, I'll put it as a recommendation. And on a plus side, if you've got PSVR 2 and want to give that a go, it does have a demo, which I think is cool, because obviously VR games hard enough to sell in trailers, but then also even if you own a VR headset, you're like, there's still confusion amongst what it's going to be like. I think more VR games having demos that you can try is a good thing. I think you put it on, play a couple of rounds of Smash Ball, C Smash VRS, and then decide if it's for you or not. I had one major news story I want to talk about this week. Get your thoughts on this. Or, it's not really. I feel like everyone's thoughts should be the same, but I just want to talk about it so I can just
badmouth other people who think like
yeah, basically. I mean, basically. Yeah. Anyway, Push Square writes AI generated audio row leads to Persona 5 voice actor deleting Twitter account. Computers are back at it again. Easing our lives while creating more quandaries quicker than we can ironically process. 2023, it seems, is the year in which we contend with the rise of AI, blah, 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 blah. Erica Lindback portrays the English voice of fan favorite character Futaba Sakura in Persona 5 and replies the role in Tactica, along with dozens of others across gaming and anime. A video surfaced online earlier this week in which an AI-generated depiction of Futaba's Lindback's voice sings Bo Burnham's bleak little ditty, "Welcome to the Internet." Lindback asked for the video to be removed, and the original poster kindly requested deleting it from YouTube. This being the internet, however, dozens more accounts reposted it. Then Lindback, for her reasonable request, was harassed by other Twitter users to such an extent she eventually closed her account entirely. Josh Keaton, aka Spectre Spider-Man, and MGS3 Revolver Ocelot was suitably quick on the draw, hitting back at her since deleted her post with the below zinger. This is second by Yuri Lowenthal, another Spider-Man PlayStation fans will be familiar with, blah, 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 blah. So the Josh Keaton tweet, I think, is exactly how I would sort of feel. Eat shit, man. People rightfully calling you out for stealing someone's voice. It's not a harassment campaign. If that's what you call the consequence of your own creations, you're soft as fuck. Erica is a wonderful person, doesn't deserve any of this. Basically, well, I don't really know. I don't understand this. Explain to me. Do you have any way to explain to me in what world how people are saying that they're on the right? Like, I don't know. I'm very
No, there isn't any way that you can properly explain to people in the right other than if it's available to people, if it's a possibility, they feel entitled to be able to do things.
I mean, this is the shit we've been talking about mostly, I guess, towards movies and TV stuff.
Yeah,
where it's
over on What We Watch, we've been talking about it a few times. Obviously, it's a big sticking point in the writer strike going on at the moment, and it looks like it will be a big sticking point in the potential SAG-AFTRA strike. Yeah. The more I hear about like AI doing different things, the more I think it's just Syndrome from The Incredibles. Old mate with who creates all the devices and stuff to get superpowers, and his line, once everybody's special, nobody will be. And that's pretty much what these fanboys, these AI bros want. They want everybody to be able to do everything, and then nobody with any talent will be special at all.
Yeah, I mean, well, I saw someone post something the other day about something to do with the writer's strike. Someone said something about, it was on Threads, and someone joined it. I can't remember who it was, but they're like, "Hey, another place to support the writer's strike" or something like that. It was a writer, an actor, or someone. First thing I look at in the comment section is top comment, most liked comment. Yep. Well, this is why it's all going to go to AI in the future, and why users are going to be pointless, or some variation like that.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Really? That's what you want? You just, there's so much stuff out there that you can't, and it's just a snowball effect from really, I think we've given people too much freedom with all this, too
much freedom's right.
Yeah. I know, people feel like there's just a high level of entitlement amongst a lot of people. Whether it's, I feel like obviously people just being able to watch entire video games being played by somebody else, and then from there feeling like they can have their own edits of stuff and they can freely use licensed things in any way they want, and now they're full on you copying people's voices to say stuff they didn't say in ways that they didn't say it. It's just a very fucking slippery slope.
Yeah, it's very weird. And people are arguing like, well, it's she shouldn't be annoyed because it's a, like we're doing it for the character, not for her. That's like one of the arguments I've seen. I'm like, yeah, okay, but she's the voice of the character.
It's still her voice.
Like it doesn't make. It's not like you. It's not like you're. It'd be different if someone sang the song.
Ursula was not Ursula was not the hero of that movie.
No,
she was the bad guy.
It's true. I don't know. I've watched the new one. Maybe they changed it.
That's true. Yeah.
But
I feel like it'd be worse stealing a black girl.
Yeah, it would be.
Black girl's voice.
Yeah, it'd be different.
Double problematic.
Double trouble. Yeah, it's very weird that I and stuff like this happening, and just the way people think that, like, what? So someone's going to be able to type into some AI thing like make a good video game, and like, is this what these people think? I don't know. I'm very confused. Like, they don't think we need voice actors for video games anymore because you can just take one of the many voice actors we've had for the past whatever many years and just chuck it into an AI system, and that's we're good now. Like, is that
apparently they're just like bland words being said, no inflections, no acting, just content.
I too love my content bland and emotionless.
Check out Explosion Over. No.
I was about to say, check out early episodes of Explosion Over podcast.
First 12 months or something like that,
yeah. Yeah, cool. Talking about, I don't know, let's talk about something. Well, I have one other news story for this week, so let's just jump into Twisted Metal.
Let's go into something a little less apocalyptic.
Yeah, let's go. Well, let's go into something with a little bit of style, at least. That's something here. Little, people acting, real actors for now, at least. There's a guy acting in here, and they've dubbed over a voice, but someone's real voice. It's Will Arnett. It's not AI.
Yeah, they've replaced somebody's voice, but it's with another real person's voice.
Yeah. So that's fine. It's not an AI voice. So Twisted Metal is out at the end of the month, and up until now they haven't really released a proper full length trailer. They released a teaser trailer. They released a clip that I'm pretty sure everyone hated at the Summer Game Fest show thing.
Yes.
This is the first proper trailer. What did you think?
Interesting world and take. Like, obviously, I'd never played much Twisted Metal. I believe this is kind of reasonably fresh. I don't think, like, the world of Twisted Metal is just a normal world, right? Or is it?
No, it's like an apocalyptic world or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah. It's similar.
So it's an interesting idea. But it, I'm not desperate to see this in any way. It didn't enhance my excitement for this at all. It's like, okay, well, that's what this is going to be.
I'm going to meet you somewhere in the middle. I gave 0 fucks about this, and now I'll give some fucks. I went from like, I don't really care if I ever see this, to I kind of want to watch this now, or at least check out an episode at minimum. But I'd like to watch this trailer when I just watched it 10 minutes ago, or 18 minutes and 30 seconds ago. I was like, I could watch that. Like I could try and watch that. I feel like maybe I'm just getting a little bit more tone and substance in this. Like I'm getting a little bit more of the silliness, which is what I wanted. I did, and a little bit. Even Anthony Mackie, who I thought looked terrible in every other clip for this.
Yeah, I'm not liking him in this one.
Really, I think in this trailer, I think him just going full silly sort of works better than him just doing like this is above. Like what I feel like this is him hamming up a bit on purpose, which this will hopefully work. But how about you get Stephanie? What's that? Beatrix, yeah. Beatrice. She looks really good in this. Yeah, but in the trailer,
she's got presence though.
Well, she doesn't need to talk. She doesn't talk much in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. She says one word every 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Like zingers.
It's true.
I
feel like she talks a little bit more than that.
Well, probably a little bit more, but yeah. Neve Campbell's in this. Shout outs.
Yeah. Get paid.
Get paid. That's right. And then I appreciate the fact that Samoa Joe and Will Arnett get a title card at the same time.
Ring of Honor must be just rating real well.
Maybe.
Or they saw that him on
Yeah, the CM
Rampage
Punk,
on the weekends.
CM Punk match.
Yeah. So and they're like, oh, he's a big enough name. Let's put him in the trailer. See if we can get some more eyeballs on.
I mean, people know Samoa Joe, surely.
I don't know.
Isn't WWE for like?
Yeah. But outside of the wrestling world.
Yeah, outside the wrestling world. No, probably not. No.
Yeah.
But outside the wrestling world, who do people know? John Cena? The Rock.
Yep.
People don't even realize Dave Bautista's a wrestler.
I'm pretty sure they know that.
My mum did not know Dave Bautista was a wrestler. And she's my benchmark.
Okay.
She knew The Rock was a wrestler. She knew John Cena was a wrestler. No idea about Dave Bautista. Because she doesn't watch wrestling? I don't know.
How could you not look at his body type and go, oh, he must have been a wrestler?
I don't know. It's like assuming any like 80s Schwarzenegger and Stallone was a wrestler. You know?
Yeah, they were, weren't they?
No, I believe they were weightlifters. So I'm sort of keen as far as our next upcoming PlayStation Productions show thing is this. And then weirdly, a month later, we get Gran Turismo, or roughly a month later. Which they showed the trailer for again the other day when I went and watched Joyride, which was funny to watch in a theater because I had someone whisper behind me and go, "Is this a video game?" I was like, "Lady, we just saw the PlayStation logo 4 times." I was
literally talking about video games in this trailer.
I was like, "Are you paying attention?" But anyway, and I'm still like mildly interested in that. So,
yeah,
I had Chappie Chappie was on TV the other night, and I was like, "Oh, the guy who's about to put out Gran Turismo."
Yeah, totally the same movie, I would imagine.
Yeah, very very similar movies. So. All right, that'll do it for this week's episode of Platinum Explosion. Let us know on wherever social media is working when you're... I can't keep saying this. Anyway, I'm going to keep saying... Let us know on whatever social media platform you're currently using, how you feel about any of the things we've talked about, AI, Twisted Metal. Let us know what you brought from Prime. Was it some Biscoff? Was it some Pringles? Was it a water bottle? Because that's what I got. And check out explosionhour.com for all the other great content. And until next week, remember, every trophy counts.